Anybody out there? I thought for a change, I've never done a live stream on here, so why not do one? I was actually sitting in the house playing my Les Paul, or not my Les Paul, but my Ches Paul, and playing some Kiss riffs. And I thought, why don't we do it together? Let's talk some Kiss. If anybody's around, let me know. Who's out there? We've got two viewers. I have never done one of these, so I have no idea what I'm doing. Anybody out there? Ah, nice. John B. Goods here. It's something like that, isn't it? What part of the world are you in, John? I'd be interested in knowing. Are you in the States or where? It's so weird when you ask a question and you don't immediately have that response. Thanks very much. Hopefully my connection is good. I was having bad connection and I was thinking, why am I going live when my connection is this bad? But you know what? Ah, you're in New York. Nice. So I have to play this one for you. I bet this hasn't gotten very old. Something like that. Back in the New York crew. I'm back. Back in the New York crew. 42nd Street. Any Tommy Taylor fans out there? In the back of my Cadillac. That reminds me of one song. When I was 17, found out just what it means. Everything that it brings, just ain't what I like that song. If you don't know, I actually covered that on my channel. That was a fun time. It was late over here, or it was almost so late that it was actually early over here. And I was watching. Yeah, man, all the best. I'll talk to you later. I was watching the Bruce Kulick live stream, and he was on some guy's show, like just answering questions and whatever. And he mentioned Hot in the Shade and said, "Oh, loads of people hate Hot in the Shade." He mentioned how he hates Cadillac Dreams. Excuse me. So then I was like, I thought, you know what? I'm going to voice my opinion. And I got onto the chat and I was telling him, hey, I love Hot in the Shade. I love Cadillac Dreams. And Bruce liked me. And then he said to me, oh, you know, that's Glenn for you. Next thing you know, he'll be covering Cadillac Dreams on his channel. And then I thought, oh, no, I have to cover Cadillac Dreams. So what I did was when I was putting the I put the song together, I recorded everything, and then when I put the video together, I used that live stream clip of him, like, oh, maybe Glenn will do that, do it as a cover, and I ended up using it, and I put it on, I tacked it on the start of the video, so I thought it was a funny little thing to do. Who's watching? Someone's watching. I've got one viewer. That's more viewers than no viewers. Someone out there in sneaky land is watching. Yeah, I just thought it'd be a bit of fun to jump on and say a quick hello. So as you know, my band have been out playing recently, and yeah, we've been really enjoying every bit of it. It's nice to get back to normality in one sense, or not in one sense, but it's nice to get back to a little piece of normality. Yeah, I can't wait for the next one, quite frankly. So I don't know when the next upload on this channel is going to be. I don't have one scheduled. For those of you that don't know, I'm not the type that would make a video and just put it up, or like, like on the day I make the video and upload it. No, I'd actually make like maybe 2 or 3 videos in one day, and then, or even more, and schedule them for the weeks. So I'd schedule them for each. I actually schedule them for each Saturday when it goes midnight over here on a Saturday. I'd schedule them, one by one. So I like that feeling of not having to make a video for a month. So I just have a month of knowing that videos are going up. So yeah, but I have yet to do that for next Saturday. So I have, the last one that I had scheduled was my gig vlog. So for those of you interested, I got a new vinyl. This is probably going to be the next episode. So if you watch my vlog, my gigging vlog, you know that a friend of mine tipped me on the shoulder just before we played, and we were all just sitting around having fun. A few Kiss fans are there, and yeah, a Brazilian friend of mine called Vinny, he tipped me on the shoulder and said, "Glenn, I got that for you. Look at that. That is a Brazilian first pressing of Killers." I did look into it afterwards and did my research. The guys at Kiss Army Things, if you know that podcast, they helped me track down with the code and stuff. See, I'm a geek, but there's some stuff that just kind of messes with my head. I'm like, how do you know? Like, it's like people when they track down guitars and stuff. Yeah, they somehow got the code and they were able to track down that it is in fact an original Brazilian pressing, which I was surprised, because I was under the impression, maybe this is naive of me, I was under the impression that the only like original pressings of Killers were the German S's, So, and I thought, like, if it has the regular like original S's that we know, then they're the recent pressing that who did it? The Rockologist or something did it. Yeah. So I was under the impression that it was one of those. but it was fairly beat up. So I was almost thinking maybe it's a bootleg, which I'm happy to know it's not a bootleg. It is an original pressing. So yeah, to make a long story even longer, that's going to be my next video. I'm going to review it. I've yet to even put the needle down on it, so I have to do that. There's my vinyl player over there, and yeah, there's lots of geeky stuff I could talk about. I'm here. Here's a geeky one right now. As you know, I'm in my own band called Walker, but I don't only collect Kiss stuff. I'm quite the big fan of myself. Now, I like to collect my band stuff, so I actually have every single poster and set list that my band has ever played. So there's the set list for our first show. That was 2017. All of that, like, see, there's our second show, and yeah, I collect like all the set lists. There's where we really started getting the budget, and yeah, very cool stuff. There's even like my wristband for the venue, you know. So yeah, that's like, it's all. I know we're Tales of a Kiss Geek here, but I'm not opposed to talking about my band and talking about geekiness in general. We all love music here, so that's been on my mind for a while. I might go through that with you guys on a video. But yeah, Killers is going to be probably the next video that I do. I'll do a review on it. I'll listen to it. I've never actually listened to Killers. I know obviously the original tracks on it, meaning like I know Nowhere to Run, Partners in Crime, Down on Your Knees, and I always forget the other one. Yeah, I can't even think of what it's called. Nowhere to Run, Partners in Crime. My vinyl's blocking. Yeah, I can't even remember it. If any of you guys remember, let me know. Partners in Crime, Nowhere to Run, Down on Your Knees. I'm a Legend Tonight was the other one. Yeah, so that's going to be the next video. Oh, and I also have a very cool interview coming up. So a lot of you guys know I've interviewed Vicky Hamilton. I've interviewed Bruce Kulick. I don't want to give everything away because, as we know, with this whole situation that we're all part of in the world, not all plans go ahead, and sometimes the rug gets swept out from under you. But I have a cool. How would I put it? This guest that I have on, I'm not saying whether they're male or female, but they would have been involved with the band in the mid to late, I'm gonna say mid 80s to early 90s, and that's a very good. That's a very good. Can't think of the word. That's a very good giveaway. You should know who that is. So I'm looking forward to doing it. It's been in the works for a while, and it's gotten put off and put off. But hopefully very soon it's happening. So yeah, you should see a Killers review of that vinyl, and then comes on the show the following week. All going well. If you guys have any requests, I'll play some solos. I don't mind. But yeah, anybody want to start a conversation, anything like that, I'll play some solos. And if it's all what do they say, like grasshoppers? No, not grasshoppers. But if I can just hear white noise, then I'll call it an official first live stream. But yeah. I always hate this bit because it's like you're going to break a string. Tommy, what's up? Yeah, nice guitar. Thanks very much. It is, if you are an Ace Frehley Les Paul 300 connoisseur, which it looks to be a 300. It might be a Budokan, but it looks like you have a 300 in your profile photo. Yeah, you should know what that is. So you can tell me if you know, but I've basically actually that's even another video idea. See, I have lots of ideas that I've yet to do. Yeah, if that wasn't a giveaway, nothing will be. But and I even have the NASA sticker on the back. So yeah, I'm not afraid of throwing this around and beating it up. So by that logic, you should know what this is. But yeah, it's going to be a topic for a video. Michael, I will definitely. I read your mind like an open book. You lost the fire in your eyes. You turn to me with a different look. And then it's raining. Feels like chaos. Nice. That's yeah. You were part of the LA music scene in the '80s, so you would have known. I think that's how you play it. You met Eric Carr. That's awesome. Did you see Kiss in like the '70s or the '80s or even the '90s, like Revenge Tour? That's why if you're from the Rat, there you go. Which they every time I hear that, I love the song, but they definitely ripped that off of Panama. That's definitely Van Halen, which I don't know how they weren't done for that one. But you met Eric Carr. This is cool. I'm jealous of a lot of you guys because Kiss do not come over here, and nobody like if Kiss don't come here, then sure as shit like Ace Frehley doesn't come here, and none of the solo guys. Did you see them on the Spirit of '76 tour, like that winter show, or not winter show, but the winter tour, where they played like Flaming Youth and stuff? I know that guy, Mr. MLW. How's it going? This wasn't at all planned. This live stream was not planned at all. I just decided on a whim. I was playing my guitar, as you know, and I decided just to come on and do it. It's actually the very first. This is the very first live stream I've done on this channel, so why not? There's a first time for everything. You saw them on the Spirit of '76. That's so cool. That's cool. So you saw like the dark stage with the what did they have? They had like the cave for Gene. Then they had like you can obviously tell me better. But that's so cool. You saw the Destroyer tour. You saw the recent vlog. Yeah, that was a fun one. There's some people saying that they liked. I know John B. Good wrote in the comments. He liked when we played Livewire, and he wishes that there was more of it. We do have a multicam put up on the band's channel. My band is Walker, so if you were to search in YouTube, Walker spreading the disease live, you'll see there's a multicam of that. But there's also we have a multicam of Livewire, which I'm at the guys going, let's get that one up. So you never know. Obviously, it's not a one-man band. It's a four-way decision, you know. So yeah, hopefully, what I'd like to see ideally is that we have spreading the disease up now, and then maybe in a week or two we put up another live because we recorded that whole show, and it's multicam, so like it's good stuff, and it sounds good, it looks good. I can't wait to personally get back and do it again. You've seen Kiss live from 76 to 2016. That's so cool. Yeah, so you obviously didn't go to Kiss World. I saw the Sonic Boom Over Europe tour. They came over here to Dublin, and it's actually the only time they've ever been in Dublin. They have played Ireland before on the '88 Crazy Nights tour. They played in Belfast, and you guys probably know about this. I actually spoke to Bruce about it before. People, the crowd, like, yeah, MLW. I'll see you soon. Thanks very much. I don't plan on staying on here for a while, but as long as you guys are willing to keep chatting away, I'm here. Yeah, but apparently when Kiss played in Belfast, the crowd like just started spitting at them and very weird stuff. It was like a part of the culture apparently that if you spat on a band, it meant you respected them. I personally have never heard of that before or since. But yeah, that was '88, so I missed that by a good how many decades? um, I saw Sonic Boom. I saw that. That was a great show. Then they've never come back to Ireland. So I actually travelled in. Yeah, Bruce is very cool, and sometimes it can come across, and I mean this in the best of ways, but sometimes it can come across by my videos and how I speak as it's kind of like I'm showing off, like, oh, cool, Bruce. I'm literally I'm obviously a huge fan, so I wear it all on my sleeve. So if I do anything, there's a photo that I bought of Bruce Kulick. He didn't give it to me, I bought it off him. And that was a birthday present from me to me. And yeah, it's very, very cool. Bruce is a nice guy, but I just like to talk about anything happening now that's Kiss related. But yeah, my second and only other Kiss show that I went to was 2018. I traveled to Madrid to see them on the Kiss World Tour, which was super cool. And I do you guys have a ticket for? Yeah, thanks so much. I appreciate that. Michael seems awesome. I like Michael already. Um, does anybody have any tickets for the End of the Road tour, or have you guys seen them on the End of the Road? I was supposed. Here's another video idea. Like I have them all in my head. I was supposed to go to 3 Kiss gigs on the End of the Road tour. I don't think I've ever talked about this before. Um, but basically, yeah, I'll answer that in a second. I was supposed to see 3 shows on the End of the Road tour when they were in England. If you guys remember, I think that was like, what was that, 2019 or 20, something like that. I was supposed to see them in Newcastle, Manchester, and I think Birmingham. I forget. Yeah, I had 3, or it could have been London. Yeah, it was London, Newcastle, London, and Manchester. And I won't get into it in this one, but basically health reasons stopped me, which was it was spur of the moment. It came up unknowingly. Uh, it stopped me from being able to go, and I lost all my money for those gigs. I actually had a meet and greet as well for Newcastle, which would have been so awesome. But yeah, look, you can't always win them. But then look, I've bought a ticket for Hamburg, Germany. So I'm waiting to see them because that was supposed to be 2020. And yeah, that got put off to 21, and now it's been put off to 22. So hopefully in June I'm seeing Kiss in Hamburg. It better happen because I want to see them at least one last time. There has to be a third time. Um, yeah, I'll get into it in another video, Michael. But it's nothing life threatening, But it's just we all have something, right? Let's see. Have I heard anything about the Eric Carr documentary? Yeah, I heard actually. Yeah, right. Well, what I'll say is the guest that I have coming on my show is related. Not by blood, but related. You should catch my drift now. I won't give you a yes and I won't give you a no. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Uh, yeah, I'm trying to I'm trying not to give it away, but I think I've given it away pretty well. Have I heard about it? Yeah. Well, I was trying to schedule the interview um, the last few months actually, and it couldn't happen because that documentary was happening and they were building up to it, and it was the case of when it's all said and done, then I'll come on the show. So I'll have something to talk about. So quite frankly, that's the last thing I heard um, from the source itself. So I don't particularly know. Yeah. Any other questions? I'm happy to answer. If you want to tell me any cool Kiss stuff you did, or let's just have a big Kiss rock and roll party. Not like that rock and roll party that I like to skip on Destroyer. That's horrible. I hate that. Eric loved Hershey's chocolate. You do not have a soul if you don't like Hershey's chocolate. That's the best. And we we used to get it over here in like I'm sure you guys have them too, like a kind of like an Irish bar or an Irish whatever. We have like American sweet shops. Uh yeah, I'm happy with that. I don't know how to do it though. If hang on. You've probably no idea what I'm talking about. How do I add you into this? If you have any idea, then I'm willing to do it. But yeah, honestly, this is my first live, so I have no idea. If there's any easy way to add someone, then yeah, let me know. Yeah, any ideas? I've literally never done this before, and it's all. I think I don't. I remember. I don't know where, but I remember doing a live stream before on YouTube, not on this channel, and it all looks so different now. Like it's showing me that it's YouTube Studio, and it's all. Remember when YouTube was like new, and it was a I don't know. It's just kind of a lot more simplified. This is very. There's I don't have any options right here to unless I do this, which might knock me off. I feel like an old man right now, quite frankly. Hopefully I'm still on and you can still see me. Yeah, I don't know. Do you guys know? Is there any way that I can add you in? If there is, let me know. What do you guys think of Sonic Boom? Anybody like Sonic Boom out there? If you watch my videos and you know my content and the generation that I'm from, you should know that Sonic Boom, for better or worse, excuse me, I'm windy today, haven't I? Sonic Boom is actually my favorite Kiss album. It's quite strange, maybe, to some people, but I absolutely love Sonic Boom. I know that there's a lot of people out there that could give or take it, and then there's people that would love if it was just wiped off the catalog. But I remember it like yesterday, like going to the local HMV after school. I was actually counting down like when that bell would ring after school, and on the day, myself and a good friend of mine at the time, we went to get it. And in retrospect, I had always thought that we had gotten the only, or sorry, I had always thought that we got the last two copies of Sonic Boom, the CD. Um, we got the last two copies of Sonic Boom, like we made it in time. But now looking back in retrospect, they probably got two in. I doubt if they got, or maybe they got like five or something. I doubt they were the last two copies. I'd say they were probably the first two copies that they had because yeah, I don't know what it is. Just Ireland doesn't really. I don't know. Kiss didn't really excel over here. Like I know in the '80s, my parents would have known Crazy Nights and God Gave Rock and Roll to You, but they yeah, you remember buying their first Kiss album. Wow, I'd love to add you into this. This sounds really interesting. Is there any? How do you do this? If someone knows, shout it out. Shout it out. There you go. Yeah, if someone knows, let me know. Oh, hang on. I may be able to do this. No. Is there a way I can do it? Yeah, I have no idea. Genuinely, I'm sorry. I'm still trying. Do you have any options of I'm gonna literally type it as I'm saying it because there might be a delay. Any options? Right, so I'm asking if you have any options of joining the call. Because I don't have absolutely anything here. It doesn't it allowed me to add you as a participant, which I have zero idea what that even means. Maybe you can come in, I don't know. I feel like the door is open and you've just to kick it down now. So I have no idea. Let me know if you know anything. So anybody up to much? I didn't intend on going on this long. Yeah, if you can jump into the call, I'd enjoy that. If you can't, no worries. We'll have to do another one, and you can jump in. But yeah, do I hear something? Am I going crazy? No, I thought I might have heard a voice. Um, yeah, look, if anybody wants to come in and join in on the phone, then I'm open to that. I might do a few more of these live streams coming up soon because it was fun to do. I had fun playing some leads. Uh, yeah, you've met Gene Simmons. When did you meet him? Because there's you always hear like different conflicting stories. I haven't met anybody at a Kiss. Even Bruce, I haven't physically met him. Actually, he's another one that I was supposed to go to his guitar clinic. He was doing a guitar clinic in Glasgow. I don't know if anybody knows this. He was doing a couple of Scottish dates, like Glasgow, Edinburgh, and something else. And I worked out basically which would be the closest to Ireland. And it worked out that Glasgow would have been closest to me, traveling from Dublin. Um, you met Gene a few times. Wow. Oh shit! So that sounds like you saw the Animalize tour. Don't tell me you saw a Mark St. John show. If you did, I'm actually really jealous. 89, 95. That's probably a convention. 95. Paul's an awesome guy. That's weird because you never hear that. You always hear that he's very withdrawn, and not that he comes across as an asshole, but yeah, I bet Ace is hilarious. No, you always hear that Paul is kind of withdrawn. But yeah, I was supposed to go to a Bruce guitar clinic and meet and greet. I had those tickets. Actually, I still do have those tickets. Um, that's it's kind of like one of those. It's going to be rescheduled, but there's no date yet. So yeah. Oh, I have a feeling that you said I did about the Mark St. John show. Did you? That's cool. And was that so? Hang on, fill me in on that. Was that the Mark St. John show where Bruce came out? I might be getting this wrong. Didn't Bruce come out and play bass or something? I heard him talking about it. Like they all went back, and he came out and he was annoyed or something because Gene was making fun of him, and he picked up Gene's bass and he started kind of playing it in anger or whatever. Is that show? That's the show that Bruce played bass. Wow, that's awesome. What did he play on? Do you remember if it was like just a jam or was it a song or I'll obviously give you time to respond. There's a slight delay on this. I know you said you're watching in real time, but I think there's a bit. Yeah, Bruce did half the show. So was I see? I always found that really weird. If Mark could play half a show, why couldn't he play the rest of the show? I don't get why he had to stop halfway through. or was it the case? Was that see? I don't know if you know, but like, was it a case of you could see he was struggling and he had to stop halfway through, or was it actually planned in advance that he was only going to play half of the show? Because in that case, it sounds strange. Yeah, hard to remember. Yeah, and look, it was a once off as well. And you said that you saw them from '76 to 2016. I bet you had zero idea what you were watching. Like, what I mean is, like, that we'd still be talking about it as a huge thing now. Probably a bit like the Creatures era or whatever. That was a little kind of flash in the pan, but now it's like, wow. Paul didn't think he fit. Yeah, I don't think he fit as well. How was he on stage? Was he like running around like was he an ace kind of guy? Or I know you can't do a direct comparison, but was he like a kind of cool standing there and playing on his own side, or was he kind of more like Vinnie Vincent running and being a show off? Or and I mean that in the best of ways, being a show off, like being a star, you know. Um, what was he like? This is cool. I thought there would be more of a delay. Ah, AJ is here. What's up? How's it going? I came in. Actually, I'm wearing the same T-shirt that I wore that night, so it looks like I just wear this T-shirt all the time now. But yeah, I jumped in on Brand on in my head, and yeah, AJ was on, and yeah, Brant was like, "Glenn, I'll add you into the live stream," which I've been trying to do with Michael. I don't know how to do it, so I don't know. Yeah, I'm still trying to work out how to use a Game Boy Color. So the Creatures tour came to Nashville on your 16th birthday, the first time you met Eric. That's cool. AJ, have you seen Kiss on the Creatures tour, or when was your like first time? Because Michael's telling me he bought the first Kiss album like when it came out, which is pretty hard to not hard to believe, but it's surreal. Like that's kind of cool. So you would have gotten the version without kissing time. There was no kissing time on that, right? That's awesome. And you probably feel like it was for the best that there was no kissing time. I happen to love the song, which yeah might make me a bit weird. Is AJ still here? I don't know if he is. Vinnie Vincent was a soft-spoken man, and he still is when he turns up. You saw Kiss when I was born. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, I would have loved to be there. They were actually supposed to play. I don't know if you know this. They were supposed to play Dublin on the '96 tour, and I don't know why, but it was cancelled. I have a feeling because did they do like UK? Did they do England and like Scotland, Wales, that kind of thing, or even Europe? I should know this, shouldn't I? Yeah, did they like on the '96 leg? I mean, um, they were supposed to do Dublin, and for whatever reason, it was cancelled. I would say it was no ticket sales. Like I'd say it was people here going, "What's a kiss?" I have no idea what that is. Are those the guys that sing Back in Black? You know, so it's yeah, it's funny because you always hear in the Kiss podcasts, um, it's quite the it's not uncommon for a Kiss podcast to say stuff like you don't even have to listen to Kiss or know a song. You could show a picture of Gene Simmons or show a picture of one of the guys in the makeup, and everybody's going to recognize them. If you did that here, you'd be hard pushed to find someone that recognizes them, and I mean that. That's yeah. It's maybe they'll recognize Gene, but I mean Family Jewels Gene because he's the guy off the TV that does the Family Jewels show. So he's more known for that over here. Paul, no, who's that? You know, um, Vinny tried to charge for his autograph at a convention. I booed him, and people booed until he signed for free to shut me up. That's great. Yeah, I bought a photo of him when he was that like 2017 or 18. Do you remember he was maybe he's going to show his face and maybe he's going to do a convention and come out and answer some questions. Do you remember that time period when he was just coming back out again?
I went onto his site and I saw he had a new site running and a shop set up. And no, he wasn't selling his jeans that he never wore or anything like that. He was selling like photos and pick packs, stuff like that. And I saw there was a price. He'll write like to AJ or to Michael, Vinnie Vincent. So obviously I want to Glenn, Vinnie Vincent, and I got it for €40. I was thinking, Jesus, €40. He's gonna make a thing off this comeback, and those photos are gonna go way up in value, or not even value, but way up in cost. Um, yeah. So when I saw that, I was like, yeah, I'm jumping on that. And if you look, I've actually, when you see the Ralph Vieira video, I was on Ralph's show just recently, just the other night actually. This is all relayed from that. I told him the same story. If he includes it, I don't know if it's going to be included. But basically, you can check out Vinnie Vincent's site now. So I bought my photo for €40. He's selling the same photo and other different ones, but you get them for, I think it's like $200 now. So it's absolutely ballistic. So I wound up being right. So I was good to jump on it. Not that I would buy something again from him, but yeah, actually he that got sent out to me, and I think it was like late or delayed in the post or something like that. So, or not delayed in the post, but delayed like to be sent out. So when they were sending it, he or they, or I don't know who like physically sent it. They included a pick pack with it, and I actually showed it off on Ralph's show. Let's see, watch on YouTube. Yeah, I've seen that video. And there's also the other video of Bruce talking about him as well. Like, I'm gonna kick his fucking ass. Um, yeah, they did play Europe. Yeah, so they were probably scheduled to play. I wonder when the Dublin show was. Yeah, it's probably winter '96. That's yeah. I would have killed to be there. And loads of people, you see them complaining about that reunion stage, and like, oh, I hated the big monitors behind them. I love that. Now, obviously, I'm watching DVDs or whatever. I'm watching it on Kissology 3, is it? Um, yeah, I love that stage. I thought that the big, huge monitors behind them were cool. I'm not into the stuff they do now. Like it looks to me, it looks too new now. All the kind of the pods on top are okay, but I hate like the screens behind them or whatever. Just go back to bare bones. Like, if you're gonna put one huge screen behind you or like whatever, okay, stuff like that is fine. But when it's like all the monitors and all the this and all that, and there's a little band on the stage, just get that big old Kiss logo back. I would kill for that. Get the candelabra, Sam T Serpent, all of that stuff, and that's what we love. Yeah, I'm sure Eric Singer seems like a cool guy. He was or he is my cat man. He is my generation's cat man. So I for one love if you guys know Sonic Boom, I love his song. Something like that. And then there's I'm trying to get used to all this shit and this. Yeah, then there's the other one which Ralph Vieira hates from Almost Human. This is really a yeah. Ooh. It feels so weird playing Eric Singer songs on an Ace Frehley guitar. Like, it shouldn't be happening. Exactly. Technology be damned. And here we are over technology right now. But no, you're dead right. It's the old shows looked. I can't say were because I wasn't there, but the old shows definitely looked the best. Guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. I had a great time. I didn't intend on staying here for this long, but it's been my very first live stream on Tales of a Kiss Geek. I always appreciate the support. So thanks. Excuse me, Jesus. It's like I love the fact that I can edit these videos, and yeah, yeah. Somehow I don't think so, AJ. No, but I love the fact that like there's been tons of times I record a video and you just hear something going off in the back or whatever, and then I have to just wait it out and then just repeat the sentence. So then I can just cut it off, or you might burp like I've been doing all over this live stream, and then I cut it out and I can put it up as I intended. But yeah, that's the shit thing about live streams. It's all here. So if a serial killer comes in the door right now and decides to kill me or do something even worse, like take my Sonic Boom vinyl, that would be awful. Or my Soul Station vinyl. I have two. Oh. Yeah, there you go. I could have cut the part out where I dropped my guitar pick. Wouldn't that be a better world? But yes, I will say, guys, thanks very much for joining me. It is really appreciated. So I might do another one of these in the future. If you want to see another one, let me know. But yeah, thanks for joining me because I really enjoyed it. So yeah, I'll see you guys all in the next video. Good food. Yeah, there you go. I'm having one myself. I'm having a. What am I even having? I forgot what it is. It's that. Yeah, drawing a blank. Can't think of what it is. But it's you know that greeny red logo. I think it's like a worldwide one. But yeah, everybody, thanks for joining me. As I say always in the videos, I hope to see you guys all in the next one. And you have a great day, or a great morning, or night, or fuck, if it's Halloween in your country right now, then have a good one. See you guys all later. All the best.